Have you always wanted to draw cartoons? Maybe even action heroes? Then pick up a pencil. Are you ready to start?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, they're ready.
Hi, I'm Chris Hart. I'm a cartoonist, and I'm going to show you how to draw cartoon superheroes and villains. This one is called Claude Lightning, and he is a super cute character. And sometimes super cute little characters have super big powers. They're fun to draw, and to make a character cute is not always the easiest thing that it seems to be. But there are some techniques I can show you, and I will, and let's have fun, and let's do it. Come on. Okay, so we're going to start with drawing his head. And characters that are super cute have oversized heads, so we are going to give him an oversized head. Start with just a basic circle. And center line. And we're going to give the eye line to him very low on his head. The reason is that we're going to give him huge eyes, so we've got to make the eye line low so when we rest the eyes on him, we have a lot of room for them. Now, we're going to sculpt the head a little bit, which means that we're going to bring the forehead in and bump this out for a cheek down really low on the face, like that. Okay, so the cheek is going to come out just on one side, very low, like that. All right, now, here is where the center line and the eye line meet. That's the bridge of the nose right there, and a little cute little upturned nose, very small. Now, let's put the eyes in. Now, here's a trick. This is a really good trick, and you're going to learn it right now. Instead of making the eyes straight up and down, which will make them look a little surprised, let's turn them to the right a little bit. Let's just tilt the eyes a little bit. Give them a little bit of angle. So we're going to tilt the eyes in the direction that they're looking. He's going to look to the right, and we're going to tilt the eyes a little to the right. Look how big those pupils are. On a super cute character, the pupils take up more room than the whites of the eyes. We'll just shade those in so you can see what's going on here. Okay, now you see there's hardly any chin. I mean, the character really has no chin when he's super cute, but the bottom of his face is almost non-existent, and we'll give him just a tiny mouth. Just a lip. Okay. Now, the eyebrows are very, very small because he's a very cute character. Heavy eyebrows, not for cute characters. Tiny little ears. Now, I'm giving you all the lowdown on cute characters. These are traits that all super cute characters have in common. Big foreheads. And now for the body, we're going to give him a little body which will have no shoulders. I mean, super cute characters have virtually no shoulders. And we're going to have him standing with his feet wide apart because he's going to be exerting himself with some force. You'll see. We're going to give him a special power in a minute. And not sturdy legs because he's little and he doesn't have a whole lot of power in his body, but he's got some special powers, and we'll see what they are. He's going to be standing with his arms spread apart, letting lightning bolts fly. Now, we'll lift his arms way up here because we want to eliminate his neck. Now, why do we do that? Well, you'll see that when you eliminate the neck on a cute character, he looks even cuter. You just sink the head right into the torso, like this. And we'll pull the hands back, little hands, and little fingers, like this. And I'm going to give him some lightning bolts on either side. Big fat lightning bolts coming out of his hands. Almost looks like he doesn't even know he's got these powers. What am I doing with these powers? Now we're going to make it look like this just overlaps here, and we'll now take this triangle kind of that we drew, and we'll erase here. So it looks like this chest is now coming out and overlapping into the body this way. Okay, so it's much more natural looking. And since this upper shirt is like a separate section, there'll be a little shadow that falls right here onto the pants. So it gives a little feeling of depth. Okay, now we're going to narrow this part down a little bit, this lower mouth area. Narrow it down just a little bit because it was pretty big to start with, just to get the basic form. And we're going to have the hairline come in here. The hair's going to go in one direction. It's not going to fall straight forward. It's better if it takes one direction or the other. lot of times we think if a character is looking straight at us, it's got to come straight forward. But in cartoons, it's funnier if it goes to the left or to the right. Okay, so now we're going to have the hair come straight out this way, and I'm going to flop it over big time flopping over. A lot of hair. Cute characters have lots of hair. He also is going to be given a headband with special jewels on it. See, here's a jewel hiding under the hair. Here's another jewel hiding under the hair. And I'm going to give him a little hair peeking out just beside his ear, just like this. So that makes him look more three-dimensional. See, because you can see this side, you can also see some of that side. Here's another emblem. And emblems are important because in superheroes of all sizes and shapes, emblems are important. It makes it look like they're official. So here's his official emblem. I'll put a little line behind him. That's the ground or the horizon line. And his eyebrows can go up even beyond the headband, as if the headband's kind of invisible. It's not in reality invisible, but in cartooning, we let that stand. I'll just narrow some of this out a little bit. Again, just making it a little bit thinner. Okay, now we finished all the pencil sketching. So now we've got a lot of extra lines that we have. So we're going to ink over the lines that we want. The lines that we don't like, we're not going to touch those. We're going to let the ink lines dry. And then we're going to erase everything. Then the pencil lines we don't like are just going to get erased. The rest will stay as dried ink lines, and we'll have a finished inked drawing. And then, once that's done, we're going to color it, and we'll have a finished color drawing, and we'll be finished. Okay, are we ready to start inking? Here we go. Okay, there's Claude, learning about the powers that he has and the powers that he might not have.
Big powers are fun when they belong to little kids. Big powers allow them to defeat much bigger opponents. In fact, there's only one creature evil enough to strike fear into his heart. His big sister.
Different character types, like Super Cute, have different physical traits, and so we use those to create different cartoon personalities. I'm Chris Hart, reminding you to watch it, do it with ActivityTV.